Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in Farmer's Life. Let's get back to it. We just came back from town. We have a full load of inventory. Let's dump some of this stuff off. We have, so we can actually move around. We picked up a scythe while we were in town too, which is awesome. We're going to make use of that. I'm going to move some of this stuff into storage. This note we can move. We're gonna hold on to the scythe. We got bottles of water. I'm not sure. I guess if we go far away from a well, that would come in handy, but I'm not gonna carry those. Beer, let's hold on to just one of these. I'm gonna store the other ones. In fact, let's put the beer and the water somewhere else. I'm gonna put that back here. We'll take that inside the house actually. Sticks. Rifle ammunition, we don't need that yet. Sunflowers, they're so pretty in bloom. They appear in every other painting, but when they're not in bloom, well, better find something else to look at. That's kind of funny. Light bulb can go. Fuel, we don't have any use for fuel yet. Chocolate box, we might hold on to. This, how much does this weigh? Hardly anything. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Violet, Melv, I think those are just flowers. Bottles we'll take inside. Chocolate we'll hold on to. That's going to help us increase our reputation with some of the traders. Junk, we'll take that into town. We got firewood we can dump here and carrot seeds. Yeah, we don't have any tools. We can't plant this yet. But man, I want to get those planted. Yeah, let's unload the rest of the stuff. Water looks okay. Food doesn't look great. We'll eat some apples. Here's our pantry. Let's put the beer and water and stuff in here. Boom. And I'm going to hold on to one of these. Sometimes we can increase our reputation, or we can drink it. These are just empty bottles. I'm not sure what we can do with those. Vodka, we'll put one away. Oh yeah, grenades. Grenades we need to go put on the outside storage. Apples and sandwiches. Let's eat some apples. Hunger's going up a little bit, and that's actually increasing or helping our thirst too. Let's get rid of the grenades. And then we'll get to working on our objectives. Grenades. Yeah, I can move pretty quick now without that extra weight. Grenades in here. We'll make use of those some other time. We need to collect some junk for one objective, and then we need to kind of cut some grass. So let's collect some of this junk up. We have tons of this on our property. It takes a little wiggling to find the right spot. That might be it. Okay, we've collected the scrap. This, by the way, is a bunch of lumber. We can make use of this. I take all these planks. Looks like all I can carry is 25. We have a good storage for these right over here. This is actually storage. Got 200 planks in there. That's awesome. Let's move that pile out of the yard here. Take the rest of those. Boom, that gets rid of that mess. Into here, dump this off. Okay, now we need to cut some grass. We have the junk. Let's cut grass. It says crops. First you need to prepare the soil using a hoe or a plow. Densely overgrown patches require working with a scythe before any digging can commence. Excuse me. Using seeds in a big bag, you can start sowing. You look at a spot on the ground, you can see its state and check the progress of the plant's growth. Lots of time is required and lots of patience too if you want to harvest anything. Mind the winter. It's always coming, and once it's here, it will mercilessly destroy all of your crops. You can cut down grass. Okay, crops. You can cut down grass with it to get hay or cut down crops to harvest. It's got a wicked blade that'll slice through anything, so be careful with it around living things and vegetables. Talking about the scythe here. Use the flail to turn crops into grain and straw. You just need to strike a pile of crops with a flail, and that's it. Use landlord's vision to highlight a lump that still needs beating. Being hit by a flail hurts, so be careful while swinging it. And then soil loses fertility if being farmed. You can restore it using natural fertilizers such as ash, compost, and manure. If you have access to those in a bucket in your possession, you can start fertilizing your fields, but remember to do it before the sowing. Okay, good, good, good. Let's take our little scythe here. I think this is where, once we start farming, I think this is the area I want to do it. Because it's fenced in, we do need to put a gate here, because if we plant crops and leave this open, Fluffy the pig, our pet, will come in and eat those crops before they even have a chance to grow. I don't know that the chickens do any damage, but let's get in here and cut some of this grass. It's just a left click to start chopping this back. We need 40 of these for our objective. There's 5 right there in that swipe. And then when we're in town, one of the next things we're going to want to buy, if we can, is hoe, sorry. All right, our inventory is full. I think I can keep cutting. Let's look at our objective. Yeah, we've got 29 out of 40. We need to cut 11 more. Let's see. Or do we need to collect 11 more? Yeah, we need to have it in our inventory. But our inventory is full because of these tools. We may have to come back and do the rest of the grass. Darn it, I was hoping we could get this all in. I don't think we can unless I drop some more stuff. This stuff doesn't weigh a whole lot. This does. It's junk. Let's go into town. We can just fast travel there. Boom. Oh, I'm carrying way too much to go that far. Let's, what can we do about that? Let's take the grass for now. Drop it. A big pile. Now our weight is good. In fact, we've got a little extra room. I'm going to pick up some more junk if I can find a big junk pile. Here's some back here. We'll sell this. Now my my weight is over again. All right. We'll store one item of junk just to get our weight down. Then we'll fast travel into town and sell it. That'll get us some cash. So you over here. That's 3 kilograms. Boom. Okay, now our weight looks good. We can fast travel. Put our scythe away for the minute. Go to the map. And let's go into town and deliver the junk. Oh man, where is everybody? Okay, this guy's still here. I think this is the guy that wanted the junk, right? Okay, I have something for you. Okay, deliver scrap. Task completed. And then, is there any reward? Hey, we got something. What did we get? Oh man, look at our cash. 1851. Wow. That's awesome. We have more junk we can sell them too. Trade. Go to here. Confirm. Oh man, that is a ton. That's a ton of cash. Let's go buy some tools from our buddy over here. Okay, we want a hoe. We can plant those carrot seeds. Boom. And then we have a couple objectives that require building things, right? So we're going to need a hammer to do that. That's not that expensive. The hammer's only 84. What else we have? 1,667. I can't believe it. A hay fork. We have one of these? I don't think we do. That's 210. Let's buy the hay fork. We're going to start out low tech. Rod. How about this crowbar? It'll allow us to harvest those tanks. Shovel is going to allow us to clear out rocks and stuff. Tree trunks. That's handy. I don't think we need it right this minute. Saw is going to be important. We can make some money off of that. Turning lumber into, or turning tree trunks into planks, and then selling those planks. We don't have sheep, so we don't need scissors to shear sheep yet. Bucket might be handy. We may find some of this stuff. We won't. I don't think we'll find many tools. And then do I have an axe? Yeah, let's get an axe. 140. Boom. 757. Man, I can't believe it. We really made the cash there. Thinking about getting some food. Let's get... Oh, you know what? We need something to feed our chickens. Let's see if we can get a trough. Chicken feeder. That's cheap. Boom. Oh, I'm keeping it for another customer. So this guy wants to... He needs to be happier with us before he'll trade some of the better stuff. Let's see if we can give him something. I got a bottle of vodka on me. Oh, look at his attitude, how far down it is. It's so bad. Okay, let's give him a bottle of vodka. I went up a tiny bit. Cooked corn, boiled eggs, moonshine, or more vodka. Boiled eggs, we might be able to come back and bring this guy boiled eggs. We want those troughs so we can feed our pig and we can feed our chickens and get more eggs. This guy also has, I think he sells roosters, right? Yeah. Keeps on prevailing, and sometimes he just asks to be shortened by his head, especially when he crows too early. But thanks to him, new chickens are born, so you have to live in harmony with them. Yeah, it says you need to improve relations with this trader. So we're going to have to bring this guy some boiled eggs and or more vodka. I think we have some vodka. I'd like to get that animal production going. That's somebody we need to make happy, I think. What else could we do while we're over here? Let's head back. Let's head back. This takes time every time we go back and forth like this. It's going to be getting to be nighttime here. It'd be nice to get that grass objective done. Let's look at the journal and see what it says. Cut grass 29 out of 40. Mow the grass. Let's try cutting more and see if that'll go up. Here's the stuff that we couldn't pick up. I'm just going to grab this into inventory. Just the E key. Still says 29 out of 40. Let's put our scythe on here and get going. Okay. We met our objective there. Okay, we've got 40 out of 40. Now it says deliver the grass. We need to bring him 40. We have 32 in our inventory, but there's more we can pick up. In fact, we could just slice this back here too. Because we want to clear out a space where we can actually plant carrots and things. Okay, no room. In fact, let's do that first. I'm going to get my hoe out here. As small-scale agriculture, using a hoe, Casimir breaks up the soil wherever it's possible. That'll only be one way of preparing the soil for sowing. Remember to cut down the grass and weeds with a scythe before you begin hoeing. We've done that. Once the soil is ready, you can use a bag of chosen seeds to start sowing. Every plant needs some space for growth. Some grow quickly and some grow slowly. Caution for this demo. This is old text, I think. Vegetable growth is greatly increased. It takes 3 to 4 days to enjoy fully grown plants. Then we've got when the right time comes, you can harvest the plants by interacting with them. Be careful not to wait too long, otherwise the plants will rot or wither and you will lose them. Okay. Occurs to me, before we plant, we need to close off this area so our hungry pig doesn't come in here. And we have a hammer. If I hit B for the build menu, okay, this building at any given moment, you can start placing new structures. Just press the build button in the inventory menu or press the shortcut key B to open the menu listing all the objects you can build. Next, you need to set up placement and orientation of the new structure. If you have the materials needed to start the building process, the building process just may begin. Placing new structures is possible within areas defined by the mayor of Zelis. So we may have to get the permissions, but on our own land we can build. You need to buy a proper permission for the area too. Okay. Building. Equip your hammer if you've got one. Approach the structure and start completing it. Remember, only a completed structure becomes fully functional. An unfinished beehive will not become a home for bees. An unfinished gate will not open. You're not sure if the object you built is completed. Use landlord vision, the Z key by default, and if the structure is highlighted in red, it means it needs more of its fragments and it's still not finished. You can destroy everything you built. There's a red X in the building menu. Use it to enter destruction mode. If you click the highlighted structure, it will be disassembled and the materials it consisted of will be added to your inventory. Okay, cool. You can destroy everything. All right. All right. I want to see. We have this fence here that doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose. Let's see if we can. I'm just curious if we can deconstruct this. Looks like we're not going to go back into town today. It's getting late. Can I build? Click this X. And nice. Look at that. We're getting planks out of this. Let's get this out of here. I don't think we need it. We'll use these. No, I can't walk. Still going to crush this. Boom. And this guy too, if I can get to it. Boom. Okay, that gave us planks. We're going to limp over to where we store our lumber. Build. Close. Okay. Man. Just got to make it to this lumber pile. We're going to eventually build a gate right there. We're going to try and do that tonight. Before our Casimir turns in for the day. All right, we got 90 planks. Let's move a bunch of these over. We can hold on to, let's hold on to 20 for now. Okay, I'm not overweight, but I'm over in space, it looks like. I'm not sure that's going to make me slow. No, I can still move. So we're going to need planks, and I think we're going to need junk. Basically junk in the form of nails to build a gate there. Let's go collect some more junk if we can. Is this junk we can pick up? Okay, they're mad that we don't have enough room. I'm going to have to dump the grass again, maybe. Hold down shift, right click, drop. Find a spot. We'll collect that and take it into town later. I need a little bit of junk. Oh, there's another fence thing. I thought I got that. Apparently not. Is this junk here? Yep. Like that. That gave us 2. That gave us 3. That might be enough to get started. Let's pop a gate down. I'm working on this now instead of going into town because, man, if we can get seeds in the ground, that will help. That will help our financial situation. Okay, we want a small gate, double gate. We want a double gate. Try it. We need 22 planks total. We have it. Okay, this guy. I don't know which side is the inside and the outside, really. Suppose it doesn't matter. Oh, there's the latch. It shows on both sides. All right, let's pop this guy down. Right there. Boom. Escape out of this. Whoops, cancel E. Escape out of that. And let's equip the hammer, and we should be good to go. That says we only have 3 junk. I see some of it already got applied here. We'll just hammer on this for a bit. That side's done. Looks like we're going to need more planks. 11 more planks. We have them. In fact, let's deconstruct to get them. Build. It's starting to get dark. Cancel out of that. Escape out of that. We got 15 planks out of that. So we should have enough to finish this gate. That side's done. Okay, that side's done. Let's keep moving. All right, we cleared a bunch of grass. Let's see. We just need to plant like 3 carrot seeds. Let's see if we can try and get this done. We need the hoe next. If we look at the ground, it's barren, fertility 100%. Now it says plowed 100%. Let's just choose some of this back. Try and get this done before it gets really dark. Barren, plowed. This is more than enough space. We don't need to water or fertilize or anything. As far as I know, we'll find out, I guess. Okay, good enough. Let's go get those carrot seeds. And we should probably keep that gate closed. Into here. We can actually probably put that hoe away. Here's our carrot seeds. Inventory first, I guess. Move them all. Let's go plant carrots. Going this way. I'm gonna make sure I don't leave this gate open. All right, let's see if we can get our first little tiny crop planted. Carrot seeds are equipped. Boom, boom, boom. Little tiny carrots there. Awesome. Going into town probably wouldn't make a lot of sense now because I think everybody's gone. So we have a bunch of grass piled up. We're going to take 40 or whatever we need over to that one stall vendor that needed the grass. And hopefully we'll make some more cash from that. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark. Let's replenish our water. Okay, we're good on that. And then let's head in, and we got a bunch of junk to clean up out of the yard. Let's see, just out of curiosity, if there's any eggs. Nothing. No eggs. We might need to provide food before they start laying eggs. Definitely getting dark. We don't have a flashlight. What else can we do? Let's eat. Let's eat a little bit. Eat a sandwich. That puts our hunger up a bit. And let's go take a nap. Or turn in for the night. We'll get up 6:30. Oh yeah, the broth. I have to learn what the recipe is for the broth. Let's go check that out real quick. The new day. Our hunger didn't go down too much when we slept, so that's kind of nice. Here is our kitchen. They say it's the heart of every homestead. For Casimir, it's also a priceless tool of survival. You can prepare meals here. You can prepare meals here and prepare the ingredients you need to cook something. The kitchen is directly linked to storage, so you don't have to have all the ingredients you have in order to prepare a meal. That's kind of true. I think we still need to bring firewood and stuff over. Kitchen, something cold lets you do things like slice ham or bread, fillet a fish, or make butter from milk. So basically everything that doesn't require a burning stove. They're talking about this. We'll see this in the interface, but there's a spot for preparing cold things, and then there's 4 burners basically. And then up at the top, there's a place to supply firewood and start the fire. And then we can also supply water. I guess the stove kind of stores water or something for when we need to boil up water, like make those eggs we need, the boiled eggs. All right, let's see what else it says here. The kitchen stove has, they're going to just say what I just did. The kitchen stove has 4 burners. They're doing the cooking, stewing, and frying, and the stuff is going up in smoke if you're not careful. You need a good fire in the stove in order to cook anything. First, bring in some firewood. Just drag anything that burns from your inventory into the firewood slot. Start the fire. It doesn't always start right away, so be patient. Then once the fire is started, add some firewood so the stove keeps burning. You can start cooking on the chosen burner. Buttons plus and minus control the heat, which influences meal preparation time. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, there's a little plus and minus here. That's kind of cool. Some meals have a setting that's just perfect for them. If you find out which setting it is, you'll be rewarded with a perfect meal. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. We'll have to remember to try and play with that. Click cook to choose a meal from a list. All the required ingredients are available. The cooking will start automatically. All you need to do now is keep an eye on the timer. You don't have to stick around in the kitchen and keep an eye on it. The important thing is to be back in the kitchen. Take the meal off the burner. Meals will get burned and ruined if they cook too long. Don't forget to add enough firewood so the stove keeps on burning long enough to cook the items, basically. When the meal is done, you can take it off the stove. It will appear in your inventory ready to be eaten or put away for later. Okay, good deal. What we want to do, though, we're here to find out, under cook, what it takes to make broth. So here's the recipe. Oh man, we have everything we need. Water, poultry meat, salt, carrot, onion, and jars. And we need to provide broth for one of those things. So let's do it. Let's do it. If I click broth right now, it's going to tell me that the stove's not ready. All we need to do is come back in and start the fire. And we just keep clicking. Oh, second click. It is now running. So we add fuel, and that'll increase the burn time here. We're up to 59 minutes. So the stove's heating up. Let's select broth now. We have all the ingredients in storage, so it's going to make it for us. Boom, there goes the pot, cooking up broth. It's going to be ready in 2 hours and 50 minutes. Once it's cooking, we can't do the plus minus. Slot 1, slot 2. Interesting. Okay, so you have to pick the burner temperature before you put the pot down. So this is going to cook for 2 hours, 44 minutes. So we need to add fuel. Boom, 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 boom. There, it's going to cook for, or it'll burn for 2 hours and 47 minutes. That'll cover the cook time here. While the stove is hot, let's see if there's anything else we can make. We don't have eggs. We don't have corn. Cooked ham. Why not? Why not? Yeah, let's do it. We'll let that cook. What else? Don't have any fish. Fried poultry, we can make that. Let's, is there anything else where we need that chicken for? I don't see anything. We can make a warming tea too. Let's do the fried poultry. Boom, throw that on there. Hour and 20 minutes. And let's do with our last cook spot. We might as well take advantage of the heat, right? Let's cook this warming tea. Boom. There we go. We are cooking like crazy. All right, while that's all going, we're going to have to come back in 20 minutes. Not in real life time, but in game time, which is pretty quick. Let's head out and see if we can get ready to go into town. Let's get rid of the stuff that's making us heavy here. Planks can go. We're going to need grass. We need to get rid of... We can get rid of a lot of our tools. Might hold on to the crowbar. Let's get rid of the axe. Saw. The hammer. Scythe. I don't think we need the hay fork at the moment. We've got a bottle of beer. Got chocolates and more chocolate to bribe people. It's kind of like a bribe, but it's basically just increasing the goodwill. I'm going to throw one of these chocolate bars into storage. And then let's pick up the grass we need. I think we need like 40, right? Or let's check the stove. Make sure that's not burning. We can take off the fried poultry. We can take off the tea. And we still have a ways to go for the cooked ham and the broth. While that's cooking, let's get the grass we need. I'm gonna look at the objective. We need 40. I'll just hit the E key. We got 24. We got 39. Okay, 44. That's good. We still have, what, 25 weight we can carry? Maybe that broth will be done. We can take that into town, too. 40, 40. Broth. Let's see where that is. Cooking is easy. Broth. Yeah, well, it's not done cooking yet. Soon. "35 minutes. We might be able to pick up a little bit of junk. And take that into town. Oh, there's a big stack of planks. Let's just clean this up. I'm just going to grab these. I don't know why I only did 16. Can we get a few more? Nope, it won't fit space-wise. Let's just move some of this lumber into the lumber pile. We'll do a little bit of cleaning up while we're waiting for the food to cook. Then we can take that broth into town. Be nice if we got some more cash. And then if we have any weight left over that we can carry, we'll maybe grab some, pick up some more junk and go sell that too. Go. We're going to have this yard looking nice. At some point. It's going to take a while though. Whoops. I think I can shift click. No, take all. That'll work. Not mistaken, there's some planks back here too, a bunch of stacks. Let's grab one more stack of 16 of these and then we will check the stove again. We can sell these planks too. It seems like we have quite a bit. While we're out here, let's get a drink. Check for eggs just in case. Hey, we got eggs. I like it. 4 eggs and another 4 eggs. Nice, nice. We might be able to boil some eggs. Let's see. We might be able to take advantage of the hot stove here still. We've got 1 hour and 11 minutes. Boiled eggs. Yeah, they only take 17 minutes. Let's do it. Boiled eggs. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. The cooked ham is done. Let's take that off. And for the ham, I'm going to put that into the pantry for now. I think that will spoil over time. I'm not sure. What else? Fried poultry. That one gives us 40 food. We might just eat this. Let's do it. Let's eat that. Our food looks kind of low. Boom. We've got our warming tea. We can actually store that off. I'm going to hold on to one of these. This tea... Whoops, I meant to hold on to one and move two. This tea actually helps us when we get sick. It says not only makes you feel better, but also heals you and heats you up. What a great invention. We'll keep one of those on us just to have it if we get sick. Away from home here. Okay, the boiled eggs, the first batch is done. The second batch is done. What did that do to our weight? Not much. We needed to take boiled eggs to the trader that sells those food troughs, right, for our animals. So we can raise our well-being or goodwill with that person. So we've got 8 we can feed that guy. Hopefully he'll be happy enough to sell us a trough. We're almost done. Broth has 39 in-game minutes. Let's clean up. A little nervous about our weight, but let's see if we can clean this pile up. Right in our face here. That looks clean. What am I doing now? Am I overweight? I'm right at weight. We're probably not going to be able to take junk with us. I kind of want to take that broth into town and complete that objective. So I'm going to throw the junk into storage for now. And again, we make use of this junk ourselves for building. So it's not totally useless. Actually essential for building fences and things. I'm just kind of ignoring Casimir here, complaining about drinking. We look at the bottom, let's see what it says. Apathy. Casimir doesn't feel like walking too fast or carrying too much. His sad state may be overcome by cheery drinks or pleasant warmth. If I drank that tea right now, I think he would be happy. I'm not going to worry about it. Alcohol craving. And then I'm not sure why this permissions thing shows up down there. Alright, we got to be getting close. 16 minutes. Maybe grab one more stack of planks from behind the house. Work on cleaning up these piles. Do one more just to make sure. Just cleaning up the yard. Getting things a little more organized. It's a mess. We have a lot more cleaning up to do. All right, let's go see if our broth is done. Oh man, just in the nick of time. Boom. We're good. Fire's gonna burn for another 4 minutes. I don't think there's a way of shutting that off. That's all fine. Let's close the door. And I think we're ready to head into town. Yeah, our weight looks good. We've got broth. We've got the grass. We've got eggs for that guy who's going to sell us a trough. We've got a decent amount of cash, 757. I got a little bit of free weight. Let's grab some junk and sell it. While we're going into town, might as well try to make some money. We just got to watch the weight. We've got 12 more weight that we can take. There's 12 right there. So we should be able to fast travel. In town, let's do it. Awesome. Tell you what, let's actually wrap this episode here. We've been going for a while, and the next episode we will go deliver the broth to this person, deliver the grass over to that person, or no, the eggs to that person and the grass, actually. I think he wanted the grass, and we want to kind of improve our relationship with this guy by feeding him a bunch of boiled eggs, and then we may pick a fight with the village agitator here soon too. We'll see. I don't know if every game day you're able to do that. But yeah, not bad. We made a bunch of progress this episode. We planted carrots. We built a gate. We made broth, we made eggs, we made ham, we made fried chicken and ate food. Not bad. Yeah, we'll pick it up next episode when we'll start working with these traders and see what we can get. That's it for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this series on Farmer's Life. Pretty fun. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game. And if you do enjoy this content, please remember to hit that like button. That will help my tiny channel grow, and I will definitely appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you all in the next episode.